91X.
We are live at the Coachella Flophouse. It is 91X. Please welcome I.O. Echo.
Hi.
All right,
91X.
we're going to jump straight into it. I've known that guy, Jamal, for hundreds of thousands of years. And he has he's the kind of guy that when he says something's good, it's good. And if he's working with somebody, it must be really unbelievably good. So
cool.
Tell me, how does it feel to have such an influential, beacon?
We feel
on
blessed.
Your side? You feel blessed?
Yes.
Don't.
He's
No, I'm joking. We love him to death. He used to work with us here.
Oh, really?
At this radio station. He's not going to tell you that because then he's admitting something he doesn't want to admit. He used to work here, and he's basically been, I don't know how to describe it. He's basically like the prophet on top of the mountain that keeps screaming out the names of the good bands and stuff. He's
Right.
That's him. That's him. He does
Yeah, I
his
mean,
job.
he's got wonderful taste, and we're just so thrilled to be working with him. And he's also really good looking.
Yes, he is. He is a very good looking guy. So tell me, how did you guys get together? How'd you form, put the band together?
We met. We met at a bar, and then he asked.
What are these things you talk of? Bars. What bar did you meet at?
Drinking is one of our main hobbies.
It's a hobby now. Okay. So you're drinking in a bar. You run into each other.
Yeah.
And you go, let's form a band.
She was talking about the song Venus and Furs.
He asked me how I was doing, and I had the song Venus and Furs stuck in my head. So I said, I've got this song stuck in my head.
Venus and Furs by the Velvet Underground.
Right.
So I actually jumped in, and in a rare moment, I actually had something interesting to say about something, which was, my name is Leopold, and I'm named after Leopold von Sacher-Masoch, who wrote the book Venus in Furs. And that book is what the song is referencing, and masochism is referencing Leopold von Sacher-Masoch. That's why you say that.
The Lord, Lou Reed.
Okay.
It's good that Lou Reed actually read. Were you bummed, by the way, when he couldn't play the show? When he couldn't play, he had to cancel Coachella. He was going to play here. So
I was very bummed, but I was lucky enough to see Lee Scratch Perry, and that made up for it.
That's good. So you like Lee Scratch Perry. Anything else you've seen all weekend that you fell in love with? Or so far, I should say?
We saw it tonight, and that was awesome.
Yeah, tonight was definitely a highlight.
A few bands have already mentioned them, by the way. So
yeah,
not to say that you're not groundbreaking.
They just had a great energy. And who else is good? House Destroy Angels had a great light show.
Who are you looking forward to seeing that you haven't seen yet? And are you sticking around all weekend, or are you busting off and doing more touring stuff?
It's a rare moment where we have a couple days to just be
okay. What's on the hit list then that you're going to go see? Would you go see Lee Scratch Perry again next week? Was it that amazing?
Yeah, I just think he's a legend, so it's worth seeing him while you still can. And
it sounded morbid.
Yeah,
but
it did sound a bit morbid.
It did sound morbid, but we're a goth band, so it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is...
So wait,
like,
goth is morbid? What are you saying? It was an architecture, wasn't it? It's kind of a style of... so Lee Scratch Perry tonight, you mentioned.
Yeah, I really want to see Bauer because I really like his
You like the sample?
vibe. Yeah. And who else? I'm trying to think of what other bands.
You want to hear a little cheat sheet? Here's a cheat sheet list.
Here's a cheat sheet. Here, let's take a look at this.
You can say any...
Spiritualized, incredible.
Have you seen them before?
Yes. I saw a bill a couple of years ago, which was Nick Cave, Spiritualized, and Cat Power.
Where was
I was there. It was really amazing.
The Hollywood
it was
Bowl.
the Hollywood Bowl.
So
It's
that
really
was
powerful.
awesome.
You ever met Jason?
No.
You guys would get along.
No, I haven't met Jason, but I just love his band.
Does he like drinking too?
Let It Come Down.
I mean, listen to the records, you know.
Yeah, I think if you've listened to Spiritualize, you're
He
pretty
likes
sure
more
that
than
there's
drinking.
Some
He likes to do a lot of things. Sometimes
heavily
it's
induced.
intravenous. Yeah, right.
I think their first EP, I could be wrong about this, but I believe Spiritualize's first EP was called Music,
Major Lazer.
Drugs, made by people on drugs for people who take drugs to listen to. That was what their first EP was called.
That's probably true. And when you live in a place like the Midlands in England, that's all you want to do is
Exactly,
get out.
Yeah.
Who? Anybody else?
I'd like to see Major Lazer, and I'd like to see New Order.
Thanks, Andy, for a little aside there. Great. So I'm going to try to see every band that I couldn't see this weekend, next weekend, because I'm here.
That's
doing
a good
bands.
thing about this 2 weekends. It's like
it is. Before, it was kind of a drag because I'd miss every band. People go, oh, they were amazing, and I'd have to wait for them to come to San Diego. Are there plans on coming down to play some shows in San Diego? I'm looking at Jamal, and he's saying...
Eventually. We would love to play... I mean, you know, we're based on the West Coast, so, you know, I love San Diego. I've been there a couple of times before. It's got some great venues down there. I love the Casbah.
Yeah, shout out to the Casbah.
That's a really good rock club, I think.
It is.
It's really fun, small energy.
The vibe is there.
Yeah, the vibe is there in a major way.
The vibe is definitely there. Big bands have even shot videos there. That's the kind of vibe you can get away with, so packing the place with stuff. Soon, we're hoping, Jamal, yes?
Yeah, soon.
Yeah, we're going on.
Can we just get a commitment right now? Can we just why don't we just get that camera, stick it on him, and just say, give us a commitment.
Put us on a show.
Oh, listen to this. He's like,
do you guys put on shows? Put us on a show.
You know what? That's what I'll talk to Christy about that. Christy, we need to put him on a show. I'm putting everybody on the spot right now. Jamal, Christy, Jamal. You guys go work it out.
Thing show. Let's make it happen.
Well, there you go. A
Nice.
next big thing show.
Boom.
Love
Jamal,
it.
you know how those things work, right? So don't you like it when people are negotiating your lives right now?
It sounded to me like a verbal agreement.
It did. We'd love to see. We just want you to come down to San Diego and play some stuff.
That would be incredible.
Robin, who's on the air at middays, will probably come and host the show, and you will love her as well because she is. Her real last name is Roth, but she's Robin Goth for us.
Awesome.
That's the way she is. But thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you
It's a
so
pleasure to
much.
meet you guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for working with one of the best people in, former San Diegans.
Oh, we
It's
love
our
her.
pleasure.
And it is 91X.
91X.